Hey guys, welcome to Sippin Spillin. I'm Syd from 3 Mississippi, and today I'm not carrying my sip with me, but I am in the sip, so I figure that counts. I am going to walk down into the pastures here. We haven't been able to do that, number one, because it's been deer season, and we can't go down here and talk real loud and spook them all. But now the deer season's over, and Frankie's got her deer, and Mike got his deer. David did not get a deer. Just slip that right in there. but yeah, we now I can walk down here, so I figured, well, I'll just go for a little walkabout with y'all. But that video, speaking of which, is coming out Sunday of Frankie's big hunt and her saga of everything from the beginning, from basically when we got here. We got here the very end of July, if you remember. For those of you that don't know, we moved from California. We are those people. We moved from California and we got a larger property out here in Mississippi, kind of northeastern Mississippi, and which is, as I'm finding, an even better spot than we thought, because we we definitely get weather, and we could definitely still have some very bad weather here. However, a lot of it seems to kind of miss us, just because of the spot that we're in. We're sort of tucked away a little bit. I probably should have put my muck boots on, I'm realizing as I'm walking through this, but we shall persevere. Well, there's still quite a bit of water. We've had a lot of rain the last few days. Those of you that are a little further north of us, you can see there's a bunch of water just in this little canal right here. They're having ice storms right now. They're on like day 2 of these or day 3, I guess now, actually, of these ice storms that have hit Come On Mountain, David from Come On Homesteading, and the 41.36, that whole gang, SLR and Country Road Cure, and now I guess the Drifting Dreamers 5. They're up there on Come On Mountain too, which that's pretty awesome. They're just getting started, and they're I guess they are his nephew, I believe. They're David's family, so they're up there for now, and that's good because he's got some extra help now, which is awesome. And last night, in fact, they were all on Tim from Ridge Life, who just came back from a visit here and is also getting pounded with that ice storm. They had his first live on Ridge Life Ramblings last night, and they all kind of joined in because they were all in the same spot at the same time. And sorry, I'm looking down, you guys. I gotta watch where I'm walking right now because the ground is super uneven, and I don't want to basically eat it in the middle of the field by myself because that would be embarrassing. So, but they, in less than 24 hours, got their channel with really not even having a video on it yet. They've got 2 shorts on their channel right now, and they were able to, just with David and SLR and Tim from Ridge Life kind of pushing them out there, they were able to get a bunch of people to support them from the community and get up to, I think when I looked this morning, they were already at like 1,200 subscribers, which is fantastic. You guys are amazing that support and watch the channels and cheer us on and give us advice and sometimes criticize, sometimes nicely and sometimes not so nicely, mostly nicely. And we appreciate you guys beyond words. I mean, we could put videos out, any of us that have channels could put videos out all day long, but if nobody watches them, they don't really go very far, and it's kind of nice to be able to say, oh, I'm going to go read through the comments and something that I've posted, maybe that I forgot about, an old video from, a couple years ago, even on how to do a certain thing. And somebody's like, wow, seeing you guys do that, really helped me. I was having trouble with it, or just whatever it is that they feel like, oh, now I can kind of tackle that and I can do it. So that's kind of cool that, like, the grand interweb is able to link people that, on the other side of the world or in another state that never would have met and never would have known each other. And that's just kind of a really neat thing. It's so unique to this whole YouTube experience. Oh, here's part of a part of a deer skull here from where he dumped some of that stuff. I think you might see some of that. I'll show it behind me here. Oh, now I can't find it. Oh, because I flipped it over so it's dark, but it's like right there. Ooh, right there. There's definitely pieces. Well, here's a big spine piece. This is the compost pile that I'm walking by right now. And let's see if you can see. I'll get down here so you can see there's a spine. So they put everything that was the remnants, I suppose, after dispatching the deer and processing it out. They kind of put the remnants over there. But we did find, when we went over to Silver Pasture, actually, when Tim from Ridge Life, was here over the weekend with David from Come On Homesteading, we did go over to Silver because we wanted to give Tim the full tour of the property. And we noticed that there were tire tracks that were definitely not our tire tracks. And there was remnants of a deer carcass over there. So Meest thinks we have some poaches from this last deer season, but whatever, it is what it is. Nothing we can do about it now. And it was too far, it was too close to the road at the pasture line to be picked up on the trail cam. So there's nothing that we would have been able to see, because I believe there's only, he might have two over there, but you know, they were more focused on the food plot that's in the back section, because that's more of like a little alcove where you would, you know, want to do your hunting, because it just makes sense to have it there. but yeah, I'm excited, guys. This video coming up on Sunday, I started to tell you about it. It's going to be a premiere about Frankie's first hunt, everything from when we first got here back in August, well, the end of July, but they didn't really start kind of prepping things until August, and you know, teaching her how to use the pew, teaching her how to look for deer signs on the property. She helped build the food plots and get those going with the tractor and spreading the seed and all of that, and the lime and all the other stuff that they put on there. And you know, she had a really big hand in that. It was basically her and Mike just doing that. And I was kind of getting the house ready and doing some stuff inside and unpacking us and getting things settled, because when you uproot your life from one state to another, there's a lot. There is a lot that has to be done and taken care of, and sometimes it's easier too when you're as great as Frankie is. She's still a kid, so sometimes it's just easier. You moms out there know when the husband and the kid aren't underfoot, a little easier to get the things on your to-do list done a little bit faster. So yeah, so that video is coming out on Sunday as a premiere. I don't know exactly what time yet. We're gonna have that posted, but we'll have it set up here, you know, before too much longer, so you guys can mark the calendar for that one. That one's gonna be a good one. And I'm excited for you guys to see it. Frankie was really proud of herself, as she should be. She did an amazing job this season, and we're very proud of her. And of course, you know, Mike was beyond just thrilled that here he had, you know, his little girl that I think in his mind, you know, when the stick turned pink and then we went for the first ultrasound, that they were able to tell us the gender and they said it was a girl. I think part of him was like, okay, a girl, you know, like, what am I going to do with that? You know, I think that's typical for most guys. It's how I would have been if somebody had said I was having a boy. I would have been like, well, I don't know what to do with that. But yeah, I think he's part of him is secretly even more thrilled that he was able to, you know, have that experience, teach her how to hunt, take her out and successfully get her first deer. So I love that for them. It was a good bonding experience for the two of them. They really enjoyed it, and you know, they got to spend a lot of time out here walking quietly, learning how to, you know, track those deer, and she just did so well. I was just really proud of her. But that's enough mom gushing. You guys will have to check that out on Sunday, and definitely I'm so excited. And then Friday, of course, backwards order here. Friday we've got the video of Tim from Ridge Life, go Ridge Life, and David from Come On Homesteading's visit out here. And we had so much fun, guys. Let me tell you, we had so much fun. Tim is such a sweet, genuine guy. He's one of those guys that you would say, like, he's the salt of the earth. Like, he's just one of those really nice, like, he's exactly what you think he is from watching his videos. If you've never met Tim, he is exactly that. He's a little bit quirky sometimes, and he's a little bit silly and goofy and funny and tells funny jokes sometimes, but he's just a very sweet-natured person. And there was not to like about that, right? He's a very, very great guy. And he's yeah, we had a great time. And then, of course, David. We all love David. He's a hoot. He's the one, the king of the one-liners, of these weird little expressions that he comes up with. Like, it's just, you know, you gotta love it. It's a hoot. So we just had a great time. We did 2 lives with them, and we just had so much fun. Mike busted out the guitar, Frankie sang. We tried to get Dave to do a little dance in his tracksuit, but he wouldn't do it. And I really should have put my muck boots on. Did not plan ahead well. That's all right. It's okay though. I'll survive. My feet are a little cold and wet, but it's all good. I am wearing like boots. I've got my kind of thrashed Uggs on. But I also initially wasn't going to walk this far out, but then I did. So there you have it. But yeah, guys, that's coming out on Friday. And in that video as well, there's going to be a special announcement, which I will probably spill for you a tad bit early on Friday's Sippin and Spillin, because remember, today's Wednesday. We don't normally post a Sippin and Spillin on Thursday, but we do post one on Friday. And the reason we do it that way is because Wednesday night, tonight, is our live on 3 Mississippi. So it's really hard to kind of squeeze everything all in. So we usually try to film the day before, but we really wanted to be there for Tim's live last night, and we had a couple other things going on. So we just kind of had to move things around a little bit. And Mike had an idea yesterday for a Sippin and Spillin that he wanted to do about knives and a song that he was kind of kicking around. So he played a little guitar for you yesterday. But yeah, so that'll be on Friday's video. I will probably give you a little bit of a spill about the big announcement that we're going to be making here on 3 Mississippi. And I'm excited to share that with you guys. You know, we kind of talked about it a little bit during the lives. So if you saw the lives on Saturday night with Come On Homesteading and Ridge Life, then you may have picked up on it, and you may be like, oh, maybe I know what it is. So I don't know, you might have to go back and rewatch them and see. And I don't remember which live it was that it came up, but we definitely talked about it. So you'll have to see. But yes, big announcement about that I'm really excited to share with you guys. I'm having a hard time biting my tongue on it right now, because this is Sippin and Spillin, where we spill the beans on stuff sometimes. But I gotta hold it back just one more day, and it's gonna be hard tonight on the live to not just want to gush it out. But you guys are gonna have to tune in for the live, because I have a feeling I might spill it a little bit on the live, because you know, you get so many people in the lives, and then usually a lot of people watch those, you know, a day or two later. By then that video would be out. So maybe I will spill it tonight on the live. I don't know. We'll see. You guys tell me. Maybe leave me a comment if I should spill it tonight on the live on 3 Mississippi, or if I should hold out and just wait till Friday to make the big announcement, make everybody wait, or if I should just tell you guys here on Sippin and Spillin on Friday and just completely spill the beans. We'll see. I don't know yet. We'll see what I'm going to do. You know, I'm a woman. We're fickle like that. We change our mind. We do what we want. Right? Like, I always think of Corey and Cynthia Davis, Cynthia's song, If You Know, You Know. I sing that song to I'm not going to sing it because I don't sing, but I sing that song in my head a lot. If you know, you know. Cynthia and Corey. There you go. Corey and Cynthia Davis. If you know the song that she sings all the time, excuse me. If you know the song she sings all the time, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, so I can't wait to spill the beans on that one, you guys. Oh man, it's gonna be so great. I'm so excited. This weekend, we are supposed to have some better weather, at least no rain. Granted, it's not raining right now. We are expecting a little bit more rain today, from what I understand. But man, I mean, everything's really wet and it's cold. A little warmer today than it was yesterday. I don't think we got above 32 yesterday, and I think it's like 39 or 40 today. So it was a little warmer today. But it's beautiful, and everything's wet. Everything's been watered. It's going to be a beautiful spring. I think this will be our first spring here. We came in at the tail end of summer, so we've had fall fully and winter almost fully. And I'm excited for spring. You know, spring's a beautiful time of year. You watch the trees blossom and bloom, and the flowers grow, and babies are born on the farm, and it's great. And this spring is going to be a big spring for us, because that's going to be, you know, finishing up a few projects. We've got obviously the chicken coop we'll have done before then. We're going to have a chicken tractor built so we can pasture our meat birds before then. I've got a timeline laid out for that. So if I can't get Mike to stay on the schedule because of work, not like he won't stay on schedule, I don't mean it to sound like that, but I mean because of work and weather, I may have to get craftier than I normally do and just hope for the best. I don't know how Mike's going to feel about that. He tends to doubt my skills when it comes to certain things, and sometimes rightfully so. But sometimes I'm capable of great things if given just a little bit of encouragement. So I'm hoping that maybe he will get on board with that, and I can, maybe even with Frankie's help, she and I can get some things done. There's a bunch of fencing that we need to do. We're going to start our sheep this spring, so there's a lot happening, and I'm very excited about it all. I miss having babies around here on the farm. I miss having animals, really. I mean, I've got a couple chickens right now and a goose, and that's it. And I having more animals. That's my jam. And I know Mike's probably feeling a little bit lost too, because he doesn't have his full garden and everything yet. You know, he's got his little strawberry patch and his little garlic patch, but he hasn't really started developing, you know, his farming yet. So, and I get it. Oh, that looks like it's like wild parsley over here or something. That's cool. It's like either cilantro or parsley or something. I swear it is. I could be totally wrong. Let's see. I don't know. I'm kind of curious. Either that or it's some kind of clover. I am not the plant person, guys. Although I do make a lot of salads. I can't smell anything. I'm hesitant to like just randomly put plants in my mouth when I don't know. Doesn't taste like anything. I don't think it's parsley. It looks like parsley or cilantro. Definitely not either one. But that's okay. You can really see this water running right here, guys. I'm gonna flip this around real quick so you guys can see. Look at that. There's definitely some water moving under that culvert. I mean, not super fast or anything, but it's moving. In certain spots I could hear the creek water running while I was walking next to it. I'm almost tempted to walk all the way to the top and see if I can't see how high the water is. I did want to check it after this big rain, because I know one night we had like 3 inches, or just shy of 3 inches, and then it rained for like 24 hours straight after that. So I would imagine, very squishy over here, I would imagine there's a fair amount of water in that creek right now moving, which is great. I mean, the pond looks nice and full up there. I did go look over there yesterday in between the rain a bit, but yeah, guys, I'm excited. So Friday we've got the big video of Ridge Life's visit and Come On Homesteading's visit, and a big announcement that we're making on Friday. And then Sunday's video is the premiere of Frank and her whole deer hunting saga from this season, her first time doing it. And man, she put in that work, she put in the effort. So I hope y'all watch it and show her some love, because I know that would mean a lot to her. She did. She really put in the man hours to learn how to be a hunter this year. With Mike's help, of course, but she had to be she had to be in it to win it, and she was. So, man, you know, I love it. Safety's off, and here we go. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I hope you enjoyed our little walk and talk, our little walkabout, and we will see you guys tonight on 3 Mississippi when we go live at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Until then, have a wonderful day.